Okay, so in this example, now what we're going to do is, rather than have an equation, we have a graph that we're going to use to find the standard equation of the parabola. So first, is it a y equal or is it an x equal? And what you need to say to yourself is, how does it open? This guy opens down. So because we're opening down, y is the axis that's up and down. So it's going to be a y equals. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write the equation. This is going to be y minus k is equal to 1 over 4p x minus h squared. So now I'm going to go ahead and try and find the information that I need to do this. So I need p and I need the k and the h. The other thing that I need to do is I need to identify the fact, because it opens down, I have a negative coefficient. Okay, so I can't forget that. That's one little minor detail. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the vertex. So I know my vertex is right here. That should not be a stretch based on what we've talked about with parabolas. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just look at my axis. I got -3, +3. So the vertex is -3, +3. So right off the bat, I can say y minus, just plugged in the 3, 1 over 4p, x minus -3 squared. And I can go ahead and kind of just simplify this. Take out the parentheses, and the only thing missing is p. So what is p equal to? So in order to find p, now I hand drew in where it is. So I'm going to go ahead and find p. It's 1, 2, 2.5. So I have 2.5 for p. So how am I going to work with 2.5? I can plug it in for p. Might be easier to use a mixed number. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and write it as a mixed number. And the way we do that is we just take 2 times 2 and then add 1. And hopefully most of us are saying that that's 5/2. So over to the side here, so I'm going to move this up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, okay, 1 over 4 times 5/2. So that's equal to 1 over 20/2. And I can reduce the 20/2 to 1 over 10. So now I can take this and substitute it in for that whole piece. And so I have y minus 3 is equal to 1 over, excuse me, let me erase this. Put it in for that whole piece. And it's going to be 1 over 10 x plus 3 quantity squared. And that's how I can create the equation from the picture. I think from the picture it's a lot easier than from the description. That's just me, because we're just counting and plugging things into the formula.